Hi y'all, welcome to the Style Chronicles. I've been getting a lot of questions about maternity dressing, how to dress yourself while you're pregnant. So I thought I would address those questions in separate segments. I'm going to do first trimester, second trimester, and third trimester because each trimester, if you don't know what a trimester is, it's the first 3 months, second 3 months, and then the last 3 months of pregnancy. And then there are actually a fourth trimester or your post-maternity or post-pregnancy trimester, which is like the 3 months after the baby is born, where your body is changing back, so you do need some different clothing to kind of adapt to that. So really quickly, in your first trimester, which are your first 3 months of pregnancy, your body is changing. Your stomach may not be changing that drastically, but you are changing in other places. I am not a very big fan of maternity clothes. I'm one of those people that is not happy pregnant. I mean, I'm happy pregnant. I'm happy to be pregnant. I'm happy to have a baby. But I don't do well with the physical changes of my body and with the weight gain, or I have a hard time with it. Only because I have been pretty athletic as of late, and I have always watched what I eat very carefully, and just my lifestyle doesn't really allow me the weight gain that I should have. With my first pregnancy, my doctor was always on me, constantly on me about gaining weight, because I would go 2 or 3 visits without gaining a pound, and then I would gain, 4 or 5, and then I'd be fine. This time around, she's not so hard on me because she knows how my first pregnancy went. I am gaining weight. It's not, super, super fast, because I have not changed how I eat. I've changed some of the things that I eat. I eat more beef than I do chicken now because I hate chicken. Chicken grosses me out. And ordinarily when I'm not pregnant, I hate beef. I've never been a huge beef fan. I don't eat it. I don't really care for it when I'm not pregnant. But right now I just can't get enough of it. I don't know if it's the iron or what it is in beef that I'm craving. Anyhow, so things like that. When you are dressing your first trimester, the biggest thing that is going to be changing are your breasts. Your breasts are going to almost double in size in the first 3 months. And right off the bat, they're going to be more sore than they could ever be in your entire life. I mean, more sore than when you are having your normal monthly cycle. Sometimes some women get a little tenderness or soreness. They're going to be way more sore than you can ever imagine. I mean, it's really unbelievable the amount of pain or soreness that you get there. Literal, like, soreness. So what I can suggest is get a sleeping bra. Your best bet is a maternity sleeping bra, which is like a nursing bra too. They call them nursing bras. That keeps them compressed, helps them be supported, and helps them from rubbing. I mean, even just your shirt or whatever you're sleeping in, rubbing against them will really irritate you. It's painful. So here is a maternity. It's a nursing bra. Looks like that. Looks like a trainer bra. It's got these little clasps here for later on when you have the baby. You can wear it at night, nurse with it, so it undoes, and there, is your breast. And it's got multiple clasps in the back to adjust to your band size, which does change too. And then, the straps are a little thicker and highly adjustable too. And it's made out of like a cotton fabric. You can just throw it in the washing machine and wash it. In the beginning, I only have one for right now. That's all I need. I'll wear it and wash it as I need it. Later on, once the baby comes, you're going to want at least 2, maybe 3. Because while one's dirty, you're going to need to wear the other one at night when you're feeding, if you plan on breastfeeding. That's if you plan. These are also great in that period if you're not breastfeeding, when your breasts are going back to normal and they're engorged, and you need some support and some compression and just something to help keep them where they belong and not rubbing up against clothing or anything. So that's my number one thing for pregnancy. Number two, or for the first 3 months of pregnancy. Number two is regular bras. Since you increase in size so fast, you're going to go up in your bra size really fast. Now, I like I don't want to call them designer bras, but I like my, nicer bras and underwear ordinarily. However, right now, I don't want to go out and buy a $80 La Perla bra or even a $40 Victoria's Secret bra because I'm not going to be this size in another month. I can already tell you I'm probably going to increase this weekend, if not next week, in size because it's already getting a little snug for me, my bra. So what I would suggest is go to your Target. I go to my Target. I pick up a bra that's got good support, good cushioning or whatever, and I buy that. Now, for $14, you can't beat it because in another month or two, perhaps even a matter of a couple of weeks, you'll go up a size. So I can tell you when I first became pregnant this time around, it's so funny because I was actually larger with my daughter before I had my daughter than I was after I had her. After I had her, right before I became pregnant with this baby, I was a B cup size. Now I am a D, and I don't know where you go from there because I've never been any bigger than that, but I've got to move up again. So I would suggest just going out and spending, $14, $15 on a bra that you can wear and wash, every night if you need to, and move up a size, in 2 weeks or a month, however you're growing. So don't spend your money on, the really nice ones until you are done and you're not breastfeeding, or you are done breastfeeding and your breasts go back to a normal size, whatever that may be. So that's what I do. So those are the first two things. The next two things that I'm going to suggest you get is because your waist doesn't change that much. It does get thicker. You do gain a little bit of weight, so you are going to look a little bit, bigger. But you don't want to go out and buy maternity clothes because they're not going to fit you right away. So I would suggest getting the Bella Bands, which look like this. Now, I double mine over so that when I wear them, they are essentially like this. I don't know why. I just fold them in half, pull them up like that. Now, I have black and nude. I really don't think you need any other color. Wear this with all your blacks, or dark colors, and then, this with your whites or creams or, whatever light colors you're going to wear. That's all I need. They sell them in white. I think white is kind of, it's like wearing a white bra under a white t-shirt. You don't do that unless you want it to be seen. So I would just suggest the two colors. That is great to allow your waist to expand a little bit. So you can leave your belt unbuckled, your pants unzipped or unbuttoned and hide that with this. You just pull it over that area and it keeps your pants on you and conceals, your underwear that might be peeking through, or conceals that area where the zipper is exposed. So those are great. You can wear those throughout your entire pregnancy. If you wanted to continue to wear the same pants, you can do that with that. So those are great throughout your entire pregnancy. Next up would be a pair of leggings. Now, like I said, you're not really getting that big. Your belly's not round. You don't look pregnant. You're just getting a little thicker. Leggings are great around the house. They're great when you're just, you're going out somewhere. You can just put on a longer shirt, and it doesn't look like you've changed that much. You're still very comfortable. I know in the first 3 months of my pregnancy, I hated anything on my belly. I didn't want anything tight around my waist. So leggings are kind of a lifesaver for that. Now for that, I would suggest getting a pair of maternity leggings, but look for a pair that have like a fold down band so that you still have a lot of support around your waist to keep them on. But they can expand with you throughout your pregnancy if they're made out of a good like spandexy or nylon fabric. So the ones that I have are called BeMaternity. They are the Ingrid and Isabel line for Target. So they're called BeMaternity. They look like this. They're inside out because I just washed them and I store them inside out so that they don't rub against anything and get lint or marks on them. However, that's what they look like. There's the bottom. And this top rolls down. See, they're really long. Rolls down like that over your hips. So you can wear them throughout your pregnancy, and then towards the end of your pregnancy, you can pull that up top if you need more support. Okay, leggings. After that, I would just suggest begin your maternity top collection by purchasing t-shirts. You can probably still wear some of your blouses if you're going to work, some of your shirts, stuff like that, but for some reason your waist grows longer in pregnancy, so your t-shirts are going to hit you like literal cropped shirts. It's the weirdest thing. Anyhow, I would suggest getting some t-shirts that are longer than your normal t-shirts. So go ahead and hit the maternity t-shirt section up for longer ones. Because, like I said, your waist does weird things, and you kind of want your t-shirt to hide a little bit of that belly band that you might use to hold your pants up. So here's one. This is by, it says this is how I roll, with a cute little stroller on it. This is by Two Chicks Maternity, and it's an adorable t-shirt. It's very, very forgiving. Stretches, you can, I'm sorry, it's not ironed. I pulled it out of the dryer really quick. And it's extra long, so it covers yourself, and you can wear this while you're pregnant and after you're pregnant, and even when you're not pregnant, because it's just so cute, and it's got a cute little imprint. Now, I am a fan of this shirt by far. This is my absolute favorite one. My next favorites would be like V-neck t-shirts, just simple V-neck t-shirts. But get yourself, black, white, whatever colors you are drawn to, and however many you think you might need. I am fortunate enough to where I can wear a t-shirt and blue jeans to work most days of the week. So my t-shirt collection usually is around 4 to 5 t-shirts, or maybe, a little bit more, because I can wear them every single day to work. So, work around that. You definitely need them for the weekends, so at least get yourself 2 or maybe 3. Lastly, I would suggest getting yourself some of these tanks, and this is by BeMaternity also, the Ingrid and Isabella line at Target. It's made out of the same material that the leggings is made out of, or leggings are made out of. And I've got this in white and in black, and I've got it on underneath this sweater that I have on. It's ruched on the sides, so it's very accommodating to your belly throughout the pregnancy, so it expands. And it's, that stretchy spandex nylon material, so it's very comfortable. You can wear this to sleep in, wear it around the house, wear it, when you're cleaning. I mean, just whatever you need to wear it for. You can wear it out of the house, throw a cardigan on over it, and, it's an outfit. Just wear it with a pair of blue jeans and it's an outfit. You can accessorize it, put a blazer or whatever over it, and it's another outfit. And then when you're not pregnant, it's long enough in the back to cover your tushy over a pair of leggings. So I like that, because a lot of times you can't find tunics or stuff that are long enough to cover your booty. That's what I would suggest. Get yourself maternity sleeping bra, regular bras from Target. Don't spend your money on expensive ones. Pair of leggings, t-shirts to wear when you're relaxing, or if you're fortunate enough to be able to wear them to work. Bella bands, and a stretchy tank or something, to be comfortable in. That's it. I don't really think you need anything else in the first 3 months. So that's your first trimester clothing. The last thing that I would tell you to do is, if you are not a planner, go out and get yourself a planner. I'm a planner. I have a planner. I prefer writing over a electronic source. I've had electronic, data keepers before. I hated them. I prefer to write in a book. I used to buy really nice leather-bound agendas, or, really nice, just pretty, girly agendas. I buy these now. The stickers in this one, it's got these little stickers on it, I use for my daughter. She's potty training, so she likes them. They say, cute little things, or the little flowers, stuff like that. She just likes them, so I give those to her. Some of them I can use, she's not in school yet, so these playground ones, or field trip ones, I can't, but there's like these little dogs and stuff, and the other ones I just give her to play with. She likes to stick them on stuff. But when she does start school, this will come in handy. Like I said, though, I'm a planner, so I write everything down in a book or notebook of some kind. I am a list writer, so I do that too. But I would just suggest going out and getting one. You've got a plethora of doctor's appointments to keep track of, different blood tests or, glucose tests or whatever, ultrasounds. If you've got children already, you've got, doctor's appointments for them, play dates for them, whatever your schedule, involves, your weekend activities with your family, whatever. So this has got, baby showers, weddings, everything, social functions, everything in it, and I write it down with the date and everything. And these are the only pens that I like to write in here with. They are the Pilot G2 gel inks. They are very fine tipped. I've got different colors because I write in different color for different events. I'm kind of OCD about that. Anyhow, that's what I would do. It's important to keep yourself organized so you don't forget anything. That's it though. So those are my tips for first trimester. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.